That tongue fits in this groove. If you've ever removed a back seat before, you'll know what I'm talking about. Then you come to your pump assembly cover, which is right under here. And this is actually just kind of like a black tar glue. You'll get a flathead underneath here and just slowly pry it up, and it actually comes out pretty easily. I found it easiest to remove this panel by starting back on this side and prying in from the back. And once you get it lifted up, you can fit your fingers in there and then just pry and lift up, and all this glue will separate pretty easily. It's a 4-pin plug and it's pretty stiff, so I used a pair of channel lock pliers to pinch on the back side of here. As a footnote on this, you can see where these wires go into, and it's got a cover over this, but I can kind of like see through the side here, and it looks like this plug right here, this pin, is actually red, and this one over here is black and white. So this one is probably your ground and this is your power. So what I'm going to do is feed power into this side, bottom right, ground to that side, bottom left. I wanted power on this side and ground on the other side. Power on this side, and you can hear the pump running. Now you only want to do this once you've disconnected the fuel line. Now you can disconnect this fuel line from the rail. Pretty much what you'll be looking at is this housing. It snaps in on the back side. You can disconnect this, pop that thing loose, and then you've got a quick disconnect right here. You'll pinch both sides of this line and it'll pull right off of this line. This is coming up from the tank. So what I've done is I've put a line on this and I'm just bleeding it into a gas jug. You want to make sure you're in an open garage, doors open, so that you don't have any form of buildup of gas fumes when you're doing this. Now this is an enclosed system back here, so you're safe from any gas fumes here. And what I'll do is I've hooked up power and I'll hook up ground like so. These pumps are so quiet, but since this produces a little bit of spark, you don't want to have any gas near this at the time. You could blow yourself to kingdom come. You definitely don't want these two to touch, so I've wrapped this one with electrical tape, as you can see. So you definitely want to use proper voltage, anywhere from 12, 14. There's a link in the description of how I built this block out of 2 dead Prius hybrid cells, but it pretty much holds 7 volts apiece, wired in series. You've got 14 volts right here. We'll hook this up and you can hear that pump running, and I'll show you the amount of flow that's actually coming through here. So it's a decent amount. It'll take, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so to fill this gas jug.